it fucking real with y'all, or you finna hear it all. Okay, so I needed a fucking apparatus, and I had no way to go get it because I had my kid, and then all the other neighborhood kids were in and out over here. It was just a lot. It was a crazy day. So I was like, it's Valentine's Day. What better fucking thing to do than to call that fucking shitty ex of mine and get in his head, hey, can you stop at the store when you get off work and bring me a fucking apparatus? Because I really fucking need one and I don't have one. If you could bring me one, I'll share what I got, right? I got a call. I get a voicemail, so he's got me blocked, right? So I go to Cash App. I send him $1, and I said, I bet your Valentine has the clap. He immediately fucking calls me back. He's like, why would you say some dumb shit like that? I'm like, to get your fucking attention, duh. I said, I need you to go to the store when you get off work if you can. I don't want to take you away from your date or nothing, but 5 minutes of your time is all I need, and it'll be well worth your time. I will pay you handsomely. Just being funny. Now, he's like, I get off in 45 minutes. I got you. I'll call you back when I get off work. I'm like, okay, cool. I hang up. I put the phone over to the side. So here I am. I'm on Vigo. I'm doing my hair. My makeup is on point. I got that sweater on. My lipstick matches the sweater lips, and my eyeshadow do, and my hair's on. I mean, I look just like this little bitch in the picture right here. And I'm sitting here like it's Valentine's Day. It's fuck your Valentine Friday. Last year I knocked down the displays. This year I want to call and cancel reservations and go ruin people's dinners because fuck them. They don't need that shit. They don't deserve not a fucking thing. Nobody does. Fuck it. I'm being salty. Now, mind you, 2 hours goes by from the time I talk to him. From the time I talk to him to the time I fucking was like, a voice in my head said, go to the bar right now. Go to Chico's Huevos right now. So remember, I told you that other motel I stayed at, the one that he lived in on the other side? There was a Mexican bar, and I told you I went in there and it was fucking like lit, like a nightclub. They bought my drinks and fucking caught my ticket type shit. I had a blast. So I was like, it's Friday. It's Valentine's. I'm going to the bar because a voice in my head said, go to Chico's Huevos and go right now. So I called the neighbors and I'm like, hey, can Orion come sit up there for 2 hours or so I can go fucking get a drink? I think y'all got significant others. Let me go waller in my own fucking pity. Like, let me go be, team fucking hashtag team single at the bar. They're like, you're good, go ahead. So at that point, I still hadn't checked my phone notifications. I swiped up. I went to CA. I sent another one. I said, thanks for being solid, 100. Not at this point. I now am mobbing my ass to Chico's Huevos. And it's getting close to like 9 o'clock. Okay. But a voice in my head tells me to go to the bar, so I do it. And I walk in this bitch, and it's so fucking silent. You could have heard a fucking tick fart, okay? It was so quiet. So fucking quiet. So I'm like, damn, it is dead. Except for there's a family of three, like a couple and their 4-year-old, 3-4-year-old, sitting at this table. They just paid their check. They're getting their shit together and they're fixing to go out the door as I'm coming in. And then there's some fucking couple in the very, very back in the far right corner, but I hadn't even looked up. I'm not glancing. I'm beelining it to the bar so I can order this margarita because first things first, I realized they didn't have my strawberry margarita, and now I'm kind of a little bit fucking upset because they didn't have the mango either. They just had regular house margarita, whatever. Bottom shelf fucking goddamn tequila. But she's like, oh yeah, girl, for you, I'll give it to you for $4.25. It's like a fucking $12 margarita. It's as big as my fucking head. Like, big, huge.
You know the ones.
It's a 32 ounce. So here I am. I'm like, can I get it? Yeah, just let me get whatever. Yeah, you got me. Hook me up. She brings me the fuck. Or she's like, oh. I was like, oh wait, I don't have cash or my card. All I got is tap to pay. She's like, well, you'll have to meet me down here at the register, and I'll pay, and you can tap to pay down here. The register's all the way at the far right hand side of the fucking bar. So I walk all the way down there, and at this point, I'm looking at the fucking cashier, and I can see this mirror behind the goddamn liquor bottles, right? As I glance in the mirror, I make eye contact with the couple that's in the back corner. It's Chad and some bitch. Okay? Like 9:30. Okay? So here's me.
Old me would have been like, got my drink, went and scoot over. How you doing, friend? Happy Valentine's Day. I don't mean to intrude type of shit. But I didn't. It gets better. I get my fucking margarita. I go as far away from that table as I can. Not the first table coming in, but the second table coming in. Not the booth either. I'm sitting on one of them tall tables with tall chairs, so I stand up above everything and everyone. You gonna see me, bitch. I sit at this table and I stare out the window. Now I got no internet, no Wi-Fi, no data, can't get on Bigo, can't do shit. I got nothing to do but sit there and drink my fucking drink. Okay? Here I am, sucking down this margarita, about halfway through this motherfucker. And I ain't took the straw out my mouth since I sat down with that bitch. This fucking balloon keeps smacking me in the back of my fucking head. And I'm like, God damn it, I swat it off and it keeps coming back. So I'm like, why the fuck won't it go away? And I look down, it's on one of them little plastic weight things. It's hanging there. That's why it keeps smacking me. So I'm like, all right, then. At this point, I'm already halfway through, I'm 3/4 of the way through the margarita. My face is fucking numb and sweating hot. I'm drunk. I grab my fucking chair and I drag that metal fucking chair across them that shit sound like fucking forks on a plate. And I get to the end of the table, okay? I get to the end of the table and I whip it around. Now, I'm sitting facing him, making eye contact. And he has no choice but to look at me unless he's looking at whoever the fuck is at the table. Mind you, the whole fucking time, he has not shut up not one time. Not one time has his mouth closed. He is just over there selling dreams. Just selling a motherfucking dream. And I'm biting my tongue. Okay, well, since I moved my chair, I get back up in my chair and I'm looking at him. And I got the straw, but I put it back in my mouth. I'm sucking it down. And I look over to the left and I notice this balloon. The balloon that's been fucking popping my head every fucking 20 seconds is a big ass heart that says, I love you. So I'm like, reach in my pocket. I pull out a lighter. I grab the string to the balloon, pull it over to me. I grab my lighter and I pop, light that bitch, pop the balloon. It hits the floor. I'm still holding the string. And I'm like, I just love new love. It's just such a wonderful thing. I just love love, especially on a day like Valentine's Day. What better day to be with the people that you love?
I want to sing a song today about love. Love, 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 love. You can love, give the love, share the love, feel the love, and love. Yeah, it's okay to love.
And at this point, he ain't got no choice but to know what the fuck going on. So he gonna tell. They get up to leave. When she turns around, because I've done seen nothing but the back of this bitch head for the last 30 minutes, she turns around and I see her face to face. I'm like, God damn, she was homely. I was like, you stick your dick in any fucking thing. I was like, God damn, that's one handsome bitch if I ever saw one. Her fucking jawline is so strong, bitch. If your fucking spine was half as goddamn fucking strong as that bitch's fucking chin, you might fucking make it somewhere in life, bitch. Blackmire, like American Dad, like fucking Crimson Chin. Give a 2-year-old a goddamn ruler and tell him to draw a face. And yeah, they gonna use the ruler, that part. You know how like, just like,
Yeah.
oh, wrong.
Bitch looked like a foot.
Whole ass goddamn me, what do they call them things? Fucking trapezoid. No, wrong.
A square is a rectangle. Rectangles. A rectangle, it's an oblong rectangle.
It's a square. A rhombus, sides are all the same length. So a square is a kind of rhombus. A square is a kind of kite as well. A parallelogram, meaning a square is a kind of parallelogram. Well, that's a trapezoid. Trapezoid, in which case squares are trapezoids.
As well as being parallelograms,
She was a fucking handsome ass woman, if I do say so myself. So, I sent another cash app that was like, God, you'll stick your dick in anything. I said, does it got 2 holes or 3?
hey, come on in. You will eventually emerge out my other end. The human body is like a donut, meat packed around a central hole. Humans have more than one hole. We've got nostrils and ears, the holes we pee out of, the holes we're born from, nipples, our pores. Where don't we have holes? But you are even holier than that. How many holes does a human have? The human body isn't a solid thing that can even have holes. A minimum hole size, like they were giant holes. Not all holes are equal. What engineers call a through hole. Pores, urethras, nipples, ears, hair follicles, birth canals, and the sinuses are blind holes. You've got millions of blind holes all over your body. But are they actually holes? Because you know what a hole is, what a hole really is? Holes might not even exist. A whole donut. Have I eaten the hole? Like, is the hole inside me? Without eating its hole? But leave the holes. Holes are, at best, ontologically parasitic. The philosophy of holes, you can call something a hole. Now, does a bowl have a hole in it? Stretching the use of the word hole. Well, does a plate have a hole in it? Where'd the hole go? The through hole of a donut. Through hole. The mouth is an entrance to both blind and through holes. Adds an additional hole to the standard 7.
Did I leave a voicemail? And I'm like, I just felt like I should share this poem.
Just came to me. Roses are red. Your girlfriend's a whore. When she does the split, she sticks to the floor. Violets are blue, daisies are white. I say what the fuck I want, cause bitch I can fight. And I hang the fuck up.
And I call it a day. A night. I didn't cry. My feelings wasn't hurt. Everybody was like, what did you get for Valentine's Day? Everything I fucking needed, bitch, and then some. Matter of fact, you know what I got? I got a bitch slap of motherfucking truth. I got everything I needed. The one time the voice in my head was like, go to the bar and get drunk. And I'm like, okay. Because I don't fucking drink. I ain't drinking fucking half over. Well, I ain't drinking like a third of my life. Tell me why the fuck that voice, and it wasn't even my voice. This is the crazy part. It wasn't my internal dialogue. It was a completely off. I want to say it was almost like a fucking, like Ryan Reynolds. That's what the voice sounded like. Listen.
Someone who leaves his little dungeon. I heard people who are good.
I thought it was you. Penguins are asleep. Are you? Oh. Well, we'll see about that.
If it had been a fucking 5 minutes later, they wouldn't have been there. You know why? Because when I walked in, their check was already cashed, the table was already bussed, and he was finishing his beer. Now, I don't care what you got going on, you fucking nasty skank. Listen here, dork. I knew you had a fucking date. Regardless, bitch, even when we was together, you always had something going on. Fucking skank. Last things, the first things first, I already know. Last things last that's besides the point. Bitch, you said you had me. You said I got you. You said I'll be off work in 45 minutes and I will call you back. And the fact that you couldn't even fucking call me back, give me a fuck you, tell me, why the fuck did you even respond to that $1 cash app I left talking about your girl for your Valentine's got the fucking clap? And shit, I just took that dollar and rolled with it, bitch. He didn't even have to fucking call me. It's the fact that he knew what the fuck it was. And then tell me, "Yeah, I got you." All you have to say was, you know what, I got plans tonight. I don't think I can do it. I got shit going on. I got to meet up with somebody. Whatever the fuck. It don't make a fuck. His excuse, when that motherfucker blew me up today, his excuse, you want to know what the fuck lame ass goddamn excuse he came up with? Almost old lady, where's your homeboy? It's 10 o'clock at night when y'all left that bitch. On Valentine's fucking night with some random bitch, but it's your homeboy's old lady? That's the same story you gave me when the bitch got on the train with you from fucking Kansas. Don't play with me. And the only thing that made me believe the shit you told me from the first story was because your homeboy had just died. But it's okay, because even just because your homeboy dead don't mean that bitch don't want to get digged down. She's sad. She needs some fucking dick in her life. The fuck? The fuck? And that's always my homeboy's old lady. You couldn't come up with nothing else? You couldn't come up with nothing else? A co-worker, somebody that fucking lives in the motel. I just ran into her. She was by herself. You could come up with nothing else. Your cousin, your fucking anything. It could have been anybody. Could have been someone from church. He fucking went to that program at the Renewal Ranch where it's all motherfucking just fucking Bible thumping, goddamn Kool-Aid drinking, goddamn Jesus train riding motherfuckers. Oh, fucking faggots for Jesus type of shit. Going in fucking very hetero, coming out wearing lipstick type shit. That part. He could take all the bitches he's ever put his dick in before me and after me, put them all together, and they would still never be equal or greater than what the fuck I am. Me, at the end of the day, I am top tier in his motherfucking